Next, Wisconsin entrepreneurs pitch their businesses to local moguls. They will compete for $30,000 in cash and awards to help scale up their business. These are the moguls. Jerry Gendusa is the founder of Blue Leadership, a company focused on making the world a better place, one leader at a time. He is also the founder of Breakthrough, a network of world-changing companies focused on improving lives and untapping human potential. Gail Klappa is the chairman of WEC Energy Group and co-chair of the Milwaukee 7. In 2023, he was inducted into the Wisconsin Business Hall of Fame. Harris Turer is the CEO of the Milwaukee Admirals. He is committed to making Milwaukee a better place in which to live and work through his support of numerous charities. Jamie Andrzejewski is the founder of Nourish, an all-natural brand of wellness products for the body, mind, and home. Stephen Gruber is an award-winning personal injury attorney at Gruber Law Offices, where he leads business strategy and is honored to continue his family's tradition of positively impacting our community. This is Project Pitch It.
Hi, moguls.
Hi, Eco-Evie.
And I'm Kelly, and I'm Evie's mom, and we're the mother-daughter duo behind Eco-Evie Apparel. We make 100% recycled water bottle clothing right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We feature different endangered animals on our shirts, and we donate 10% of our profits to animal conservation programs. Evie wanted to start a business when she was 9.
9? Why did you wait so long?
So Evie was diagnosed with autism when she was 2.5, and she has come a long way. She knows every animal fact that she has read one time somewhere, which is much to my dismay because I don't have that kind of memory, but that's her superpower. And so she came up with a list of different endangered animals that she wanted to help.
We want to help all the endangered species like bats, sea turtles, monarch butterflies, etc., because there's so many endangered animals.
Over 4,000 endangered species, exactly. But Evie has a big heart, and so she actually chooses all of the animals that we do our designs featuring. I get to do the artwork, and she has to approve it because she's our kid CEO.
Plus, there are 4,000 different species of endangered animals, so there's a butt ton.
There's a lot.
Exactly.
And if you guys would like to feel what that fabric feels like, we did give you guys a little gift, so you guys can check it out. So we do offer men's, women's, and kids clothing. And we did start just as a kids business. So we launched in late fall of 2019.
I want a turtle.
Yes.
Look at that. I want a turtle.
Feel free to swap.
Want to trade?
Yeah. Jerry, we heard you liked turtles.
I love turtles.
We can get you a turtle shirt.
Yeah.
So cool.
Evie really wanted a polar bear shirt, and I said, I don't get it. Is it going to be white?
Look at Steven. I love it, Steven.
All right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you.
It'll look good with the
So
suit.
that's our Black Panther.
There you go.
Well, and also Black Panthers, I learned, are less than 6% of all jaguar and leopard species are Black Panthers. So they're the same, they just have the black fur, but they actually have spots on their skin.
Yeah, which is why it fades like that. Yeah.
Very cool.
And I learned that from Evie, because Evie is our animal expert. So also, speaking of learning from Evie, we started going and giving presentations to different community groups, schools, and churches that are interested in recycling. So we talk all about recycling, helping our earth, how to recycle right, which is so important. And kids really love hearing from Evie about all the animals that she's helping and helping the earth, because that's what kids want to do now too.
Evie, how much money have you donated so far to saving the animals?
Over $1,700.
Oh, congratulations.
And we've recycled over 30,000 water bottles so far. So exciting.
30,000?
Yes, so exciting.
Kelly, what is your background?
So my background is in apparel production. I did work for Kohl's in Boston store for about a decade, sourcing clothing overseas. And then I worked for our manufacturer for 5 years, which is where I sourced the recycled fibers and the mill to knit fabric for us. When we started this business, I was not prepared for my kid to launch us into entrepreneurship. So I started with just a little bit of money and some money from my parents as well. And we've just been reinvesting it ever since. Unfortunately, people in my generation, we grew up in a very disposable, fast fashion era. And so for us, you know, I'm just trying to listen to my kid, and I knew that she had a great idea. And you know, the kids today are very aware of the earth that we're inheriting, and they really want to do something about it and take part in this.
Which is so important, right? Because my understanding is less than 10, maybe 5% of water bottles and just plastic in general is actually recycled.
For sure. So there is a lot of plastic that we don't dispose of immediately, or we don't recycle immediately, because there is some longevity to some products. And so it is less than 10% of recycling, but there is a higher percentage of water bottles that are recycled, but it's still only less than 30%.
You talk about the cost to produce some of these items. I obviously differ from a hooded sweatshirt to a top.
Yeah, definitely. So our costs are a little bit higher because we are producing entirely in the US. The recycling and the fabric is also made in the US as well. So nothing is coming from overseas. But I did feel that that was an important component to our product, and making sure that we weren't logistically polluting more in getting our product here in Milwaukee.
So what are some of the hottest selling items?
Our hottest selling items are the polar bear shirt, which has been rated 5
For sure.
stars.
Yes.
And our watercolored shirts that are the hippo and the elephant. Even though that people have feelings about hippos, but they're still important.
They are.
I mean, they're not trying to intentionally attack you. They're trying to protect. They're trying to protect their children.
What do you want to do with this business?
The goal is to raise awareness so then future generations can behold the wonder of our world. And you know, there's 50 rhino species that already have gone extinct, and it's really important that we have younger generations see the ones that we have, because you don't realize how valuable something is until it's gone.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you guys so much for listening to our story.
Yeah,
we
thank
really
you.
appreciate your time.
Thank
Helping
you.
us
Very good.
one water bottle at a time, taking care of all creatures big and small. Thank you for helping us help our Earth.
Thank you guys so
Thank you.
much.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations. Yes.
Since the show, we have experienced some major growth. People fell in love with the product. They're looking for a gluten-free, dairy-free option, high protein, high fat, something different. And because Project Pitch It put us out there, Sendix gave us the opportunity. We were able to fulfill, what we thought would happen. The show was phenomenal. As an entrepreneur, you doubt yourself. Each day you wake up with your doubts. To sit in front of that panel, to be on that show, it really was affirmation for me that, yeah, keep going. What they said to me was keep going. Each of the judges had an individual thing to share with me. What's next for Yaya's is continual expansion. I want to own our backyard, but once we're saturated in the region, then we'll grow. I can't say enough about Project Pitch It and what they gave me.
Next, having trouble walking 2 dogs? These entrepreneurs have the solution. Later, a vegan option for some of your favorite foods.
Every time I step onto the UWM campus, I see the innovation, and it reminds me of how UWM helped launch my career.
We're proud to give all UWM students, in any major, the mentors, tools, and opportunities to be successful. In the same way, the entrepreneurial spirit made Jerry successful.
I truly believe UWM and the Lubar Entrepreneurship Center are the best places to get your start.
So visit UWM today to see for yourself.
You've got this. Your big moment on their big day. The dress? Another one you'll never wear. Gift? Practical. Yeah, you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with early pay on direct deposits. So when you get invited to your 3rd destination wedding in as many months, we'll be there with you.
When we first met Todd, we thought Jen was kidding.
You've got this with Associated Bank.
Hi, Moguls.
Hi.
My name is Brian Jankowski, owner and inventor of the Doggy Dupa Dog Leash. This is my mom, Kathy, with her 2 dogs, Walter and Sophie. Basically how it came about, the Doggy Dupa Leash, my mom had frustrations walking her 2 dogs, would constantly tangle. Mom, do you want to tell the Moguls about your frustrations?
I do. 2 dogs, well, they like to sniff a lot, and of course one wants to see what the other one is sniffing, so there's a lot of back and forth, which means tangling when you're holding 2 leashes. And then if you want to pick up the doggy do, I only have 2 hands, I'm holding 2 leashes, and I needed an extra hand, and I just approached Brian, and here we are today.
Right. So she basically just told me, hey, can you create a leash that doesn't tangle? So I did, several prototypes later. But let me tell you why the Doggy Dupa leash is different. First and foremost, it will not tangle. The patent pending crossover design, the dogs can swivel, they can pivot back and forth. The leads are made out of bungee. So number one, it stretches, so there's never slack on the line. Number two, bungee is better for the dog's body. There's less whiplash effect when they tug or pull. It goes from 3 feet to 8 feet. The dogs cannot pull each other either with the stopper balls. So when one dog extends out, this ball catches, and again, they cannot pull each other. In addition to that, with the handle, as you can tell, there's waist bags built into it, so you pull one out at a time, put the strap up your arm, pick up the dog do, and then when you're done, it goes right to the waist bag holder, so you don't have to touch it.
If you have a really large dog that isn't trained very well, I've got one of those dogs.
Yeah.
The tension, the torque, you guys,
Sure.
had you testing on this to see if it breaks?
Absolutely. So with bigger dogs, there's thicker, larger bungee, so it's more difficult for them to pull. So specific weights, over 120 combined weight, under 120 combined weight. Obviously these dogs are under 120 combined weight, but bungee for the thicker, bigger dogs, it's just much harder to pull. It's going to work the same no matter the size of the dogs.
Brian, what's your background? You mentioned prototypes. Are you an engineer?
No, I'm a golf instructor full-time.
No kidding.
You know, I'm figuring out moving puzzles is what I describe the golf swing as.
I could use a little help.
There you go.
And this feels like very high quality product. Tell us about your production cost.
Yeah, so production cost right now is right around $10, $11 to make. Retails for $40. Wholesale is about $20. So it's a stainless steel interior. The bungee is paracord bungee, so it's graded for bungee jumping and whatnot. So yeah, it's fully threaded and it's not going to snap.
And tell us about the name. I understand doggy.
You want to take that one, Mom?
Well, my maiden name is Polish, and obviously Jankowski's Polish, and my grandma used to call myself and my younger cousins Dupa, because Dupa in Polish means butt. And it was a very endearing word for me. So, I mean, Brian, I've called you Dupa many times.
Still do.
And if you notice when when you're walking the dog, what are you looking at? Their butts. So that's the logo with their butts. And
How many households in the U.S. have more than one dog?
Great question. About 30 million.
Oh,
Wow. 30 million.
Yeah,
That's a small number.
2 or more dogs.
Anything out there that could be a competitor? What would your concern be about? I know you're getting a patent, which is great.
Yeah.
But what about competition?
Gail, I think it's the person that's on the street getting pulled by their two. Now you see them on the road getting pulled one way or the other. That's their advertisement right there. You talk about marketing. Their marketing is someone going like this and then say, we have a solution. Here you go.
Exactly, and I see that all the time now.
What do you most need from the moguls?
The biggest thing right now is getting it in more people's hands to use.
I've got lots of ideas for you.
Wonderful, love it.
Would love to chat, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, moguls.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Great job.
okay, guys.
Thank you, Walter and Sophie.
Coming up, this entrepreneur is serving up vegan options for some of her favorite foods. From ambitious homegrown startups to Fortune 500 heavyweights, businesses across southeastern Wisconsin find value as members of the Metropolitan Milwaukee Association of Commerce. From our founding in 1861 to taking on the challenges of today, we work to advocate for our business community. Any business, any size, any industry, you'll have the support it takes to thrive with our unmatched initiatives, programs, and services. Visit MMAC.org to learn more.
UW-Milwaukee was my first choice because it has one of the top-ranked film programs in the world.
Because it has the largest nursing program in Wisconsin.
Because I knew I'd get great internships.
I came to UWM to be a part of America's only school of freshwater sciences.
Because here, it felt like home.
Because I love the city of Milwaukee and I want to build a career here.
I wanted to be an entrepreneur and UWM was my first choice. Make it yours.
Hello moguls, I am Butterfly, CEO and head chef of Milwaukee's very own vegan and catering company, Butter Loves. Butter Loves was created in 2019 when I connected closer with myself and realized how much nature can heal us. I gave up meat and was instantly saddened by the thought of not being able to enjoy some of my favorite dishes like fried chicken, ribs, macaroni and cheese, greens with turkey tails, and so much more.
You're a lady after our own heart.
So I actually have some food for you all to taste. You have sitting in front of you the butter burger, which is my top seller, the bacon sandwich, which is butterflies chicken, ribs, goddess greens, and mac and sleeves.
I'll dig in. I think I'll start with the ribs.
Okay.
So there's no meat in here at all?
No meat, no animals harmed, no flavor sacrificed.
So is everything in here vegan?
Everything is completely vegan.
Ribs are tasty.
Thank you so much.
Mac and cheese is very good.
Thank you so much. So the vegan market has expanded 250% in the last recent years, and it is at a $7.2 billion industry.
So do you have a location now? Tell us a little bit more about your business. You started in 2019.
So I started in 2019. I was doing it out of the house, and then I went to a commercial kitchen where I do a lot of pop-up and catering events. So I've done a lot of festivals like Juneteenth, Sherman Phoenix. I popped up there quite a few times. Just a lot of festivals in the city.
And what are your sales like?
My sales are pretty good. I sell out almost every single time. I've sold thousands of burgers. That is Milwaukee's favorite.
What's in the burger?
So this is actually the Beyond Meat protein patty.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Beyond Meat?
Yes.
So that's what that is, and I seasoned it up to perfection.
There are lots of catering services, as you know, that would be competitors of yours. Tell us what you think your differentiating factor is.
I would say that, well, it is vegan for sure, so no animals harmed, no flavor sacrificed. Also, another thing with it being vegan, a lot of people focus on health, why that is a huge factor. I think flavor is really what people enjoy the most, and you all just tasted it. Did it lack any flavors?
Delicious.
Very flavorful.
Yeah.
How do people find out about you?
So I do online sales through Cash Drop. I do a lot of Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, and word of mouth is, I would say, my best advertisement.
Have you thought about evolving into a restaurant concept?
I would love to evolve into a restaurant, but first I would love to start with a food truck and travel to where people are.
By appearing on this show, what are you hoping for?
I am hoping to increase my visibility, to grow, and with the money awarded, purchase a food truck.
Thank you so much, and congratulations so far on all your success.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you. Very good stuff.
Thank you.
Next, the moguls discuss the pitches and decide what award will best help the entrepreneurs.
Wendy Bauman, President and Chief Visionary Officer for WIBIC. WIBIC is a proud partner of Project Pitch It. We serve entrepreneurs throughout Wisconsin and have referred many of them to Project Pitch It. If you're an entrepreneur and ready to work hard to fulfill your vision, WIBIC is there for you too.
Now, the moguls decide which award will best help the entrepreneurs. The Peg Ann and David Gruber Project Pitch It Award is $10,000 in cash. The Jerry Gendusa UW-Milwaukee Award includes $5,000 in cash, plus mentoring from Jerry's breakthrough family of companies to help scale up. The We Energies Milwaukee Admirals Award is $1,500 in cash, plus mentoring and a business assessment from the experts.
We have 3 amazing companies and wonderful entrepreneurs in the state of Wisconsin. The first company that I'd like to talk about is Eco EV Apparel. That really got at my heart a little bit.
This appears to be a cause trying to become a profitable business. And so it may be helpful for them to get a business plan, or us help them get a business plan that focuses on the most best-selling concepts right now.
And I think the marketing could dovetail off that. If they focus on a few specific animals, the endangered species that they feel most passionate about, and they focus just on those.
Yeah.
And it's a great teaching tool for kids in many ways.
Let's talk a little bit about Butterlove, a driven entrepreneur. The pop-ups and the food truck is what really struck me.
Yeah, I agree. I think that she's really got a nice little niche going. She's known in the community for what she does. How she goes to the next levels, I think, she wants to do the food truck.
We're primed in Milwaukee for something like this. I know that because there aren't many vegan businesses, that a lot of people are looking for this, they're interested in this. She talked about how popular this is becoming, that people who are doing it right are getting a lot of opportunities.
Let's talk about Doggy Dupa Leash for those families that have 2 dogs. We personally do have 2 dogs, and both of them really kind of struggle with a leash, and to have the ability to hold 2 dogs at one time. And it's an interesting concept.
Conceptually, I love the idea.
And Gail, in the companion animal space, there's a ton of dog owners in the US and North America and the world for that matter.
As you know, people will spend whatever it takes on their pets. They're part of the family.
Yes.
30 million households have more than 1 dog. That's a lot of folks.
And they have a patent.
They have a patent. And the product, from what we've seen thus far, looks to be highly effective. I think that there's tremendous potential in this business.
Yeah, he's a golf pro. They should swing for the sky.
They swing for the sky. I love it. I love it. Really an interesting
I was dying
company.
to say that.
Next, the Moguls present cash and awards to the entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs fuel our job market, economy, and community growth.
Project Pitch It has helped create over 440 jobs. Nearly $4 million of in-kind and cash donations have been invested, and there has been a 550% increase in revenue to our entrepreneurs. This passion, this drive, and hard work truly inspires all of us.
Kathy and Brian, first of all, we want to thank you for coming and presenting on Project Pitch It. We love your idea. We think that there's some real potential here, and once you get this patent approved, the sky's the limit. We're very hopeful for you. So because of that, we are going to be presenting to you guys the We Energies Milwaukee Admirals Award for $5,500. And it also includes some mentoring to help you as you start going forward. And I know that Jamie has some great thoughts on where you guys can go because she loves your product as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, and thank you for appearing on Project Pitch It. We had a great time tasting your food and enjoying all the samplings. It was a great lunch. We want to present you $5,500 for the David Gruber Project Pitch It Award to support you in your entrepreneurial journey. We wish you the very best and keep at it, and everything is going to be great. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kelly and Evie, you're a dynamic duo, and we're so grateful for all that you're doing to protect people and the planet and advocating for those with special abilities. And so it is my joy and honor to present you with the Jerry Janduza Breakthrough Strategies and the UW-Milwaukee Award, which is both mentoring and coaching from Jerry and his team. I would love to work with you as well, and you get $5,500. We believe in you. We know that you are breaking through to the next level, and we just congratulate you and wish you continued success.
Okay, wow. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Your passion and purpose is amazing, and all of you make Wisconsin extremely proud. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
To learn more about the entrepreneurs and their businesses, check out our website at projectpitchit.com and follow us on social media.